I've got a question for you, and I want you to answer this honestly. When you wake up every day, do you feel excited? Do you jump up out of bed knowing exactly what it is that you need to do? Do you, when you work, just work relentlessly? When you work out, are you excited knowing exactly what it is that you're doing every single time that you lift a weight? The chances are, if you clicked on this video, you might not feel that. And that's okay. There's some times that I don't as well. Nobody's perfect. But there's something that I've done in my own life to make it so as many days as I possibly can are exactly like that, where I wake up, jump out of bed, and I'm excited to get started working on what I love. And that's what I'm going to break down in this video as quickly as I possibly can so that you can hopefully feel that same feeling. Because there's been way too many days where I've hit snooze over and over again because I was not ready to start my day and live a life I quite frankly wasn't excited about. Now, before we jump into this, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carson. I started this channel as a way to talk about the things I'm learning and the mistakes I'm making in an effort to make sure you don't make those same mistakes and become the best version of yourself a little bit faster. Now, a lot of us know this term of purpose. And it gets tossed around a lot, honestly. I mean, I throw it around all the time as well. But what your purpose is basically what gets you up out of bed in the morning. It's if you achieve this one thing by the end of your life, what would make it a successful life to you? And when you think about it like that, it's like, man, this is a huge, almost overwhelming decision to make. What if it changes? What if I don't like this in a few years? What if this isn't really my purpose and I just think it is? Yeah, of course. I mean, that's insane. But what I found after some of these big decisions and me quite frankly not wanting to make them is that sometimes if we break things down onto a smaller scale where it's a little bit more digestible, A, we make the decision a little bit faster, but B, it gives you a little bit more motivation. So here's what I do, and hopefully some of you will take this and run with it because I think it's pretty cool. So what I like to do, basically every night I try to answer this question, whether that be you journal consistently or if you just want to answer it in your head, I really don't care. Just try to answer this question for yourself. And it would be, what is my main purpose for tomorrow? That's it. When I write that down, or when I think about that in my head, it becomes very easy for me to say, oh, you know what, I do have something going on tomorrow. For example, last night I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, what's my purpose for tomorrow? And it was to film this video like we're doing right now and to go on a run. Running freaking sucks. And if I did those two things, man, it would be a pretty successful day. And you know what? I got up out of bed and I knew exactly what I had to do, and that was go on a run and film this video. And I was excited. Like, I was just super clear. I know this video is probably going to help someone, which is awesome. Going on a run, it sucks, and like we talked about in the last video, you should make your life purposely suck. I was off to a strong start, so I jumped out of bed, I knew exactly what to do, and I got it done. It's that simple. So when you can start breaking things down into a day-by-day basis, instead of this crazy lifelong decision of your purpose for your overall life, you're going to know what you need to do when you wake up the next day. And that clarity builds excitement, and that excitement is going to get you motivated and get those steps rolling. So if you wake up and your life just feels bland, if you don't know what's going on, it's because you're not being tangible enough on the things that you are completing or the things that you want to complete. Because when you set and say it out loud or write it down or think it in your head even, of a purpose or a goal you want to achieve that next day and you do it, you're reinforcing that promise to yourself. The problem is a lot of us don't ever specify it before we do it, and we just complete the task, and that doesn't give us that same fulfillment. It doesn't reaffirm the character, who we are or who we're becoming. So it's as simple as just labeling it before you do it. It builds up that excitement, it gives you that motivation, and then when you complete it, you become a little bit better. And it's a self-fulfilling cycle. It just goes over and over again, and it keeps bringing you up, and you become closer and closer to the version you want to become. It's really a cool thing, and it's really simple, but I wanted to come on here and talk about it because I've been getting so many DMs recently of people talking about, I'm not happy with my life. How do I do this? Why does my life feel so bland? And it's like, well, of course. You're not giving yourself credit where credit is due. Yet you expect your life to feel fulfilling and full of color. Give yourself credit, set that purpose, and then be proud when you achieved it. That's all I ask. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helps at least one of you. For those of you, a lot of you probably know. I feel like most of my viewers I found watch multiple videos, but I have a community, Elevate. There's a free and paid version. My kind of motto and my mantra is you already know everything you need to know. You just need help doing that consistently. So that's what premium is all about. So if you're watching this and you need help doing things a little bit more consistently, check the link down in the description. It'll take you to an about page with a little bit more information. You can see if it's a good fit for you. If it is, fantastic. I'll see you in our coaching call here next week. And for your first check-in, which I'll personally be doing. And if not, then that's totally okay. I don't mind. As long as you stay consistent, as long as you become the version of yourself you're trying to become, I'll be happy. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you watching this video. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.